Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Gianna Lian, and today we are picking my monthly TBR with the TBR jar again. You guys absolutely love the last one. I asked you guys over on my community page if you guys wanted again this month for May, and you guys said yes 100%. So we have the TBR jar back once again to pick my May TBR, and I'm very excited because May means we're going more into spring. That means summer's coming soon, and I'm so excited. We're gonna be using my TBR jar to pick this month's TBR, and we're just gonna see what we end up getting, and hopefully we will get some good picks. We are gonna be picking our first book. The first one's always so scary. Oh, I got two. Okay. The lowest rated book. So I'm gonna have to check Goodreads for that one. Hold on. After I looked through my Goodreads, Killer Content was actually the lowest rated one on Goodreads through my physical TBR, which was kind of surprising, but it also isn't very known, so it doesn't have too many reviews and ratings, so that's understandable, but I'm so excited to get into this. I'm kind of happy that this one got picked because it is actually in my spring TBR video, which if you haven't watched, go watch because I gave you guys a bunch of recommendations there. But this one, super different, focuses more on social media, and you have like a murder mystery on your hands along with the social media. A murder goes viral, and basically just trying to figure out who did it and why this famous social media influencer was murdered. It's super short, so hopefully it will be fast-paced. Cover looks very spring, super excited, and I'm happy that this is the first pick. Okay, second prompt. We'll do pink this time. I always grab two. A sequel to a book you have to read. This one's gonna be a little bit tricky. I have a few in mind, so I'm excited. Okay, I actually have a surprisingly big selection that I could choose from with this prompt. So the first one we could choose is One of Us is Next by Karen M. McManus. This is the sequel to One of Us is Lying. I read One of Us is Lying so long ago, so this could be fun for spring. Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. This is the second one from Corrupt, so that is a part of the Devil's Night series. I actually was sent this by my best friend, so I love her. She loves the series. This is an option. Next, Addicted for Now by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is the third book in the Addicted series. I don't even have to explain myself. We all know how obsessed I am with the Addicted series. And then lastly, Twisted Games by Anna Huang. This was on my TBR last month. I didn't end up getting to it sadly, but this is the second book in the Twisted series, but each book focuses on a different couple. So this one's focusing on Bridget and Rise, I'm pretty sure. That's an option as well. Oh, I don't know what one to choose. I think I am gonna choose Hideaway by Penelope Douglas, only because I did read Corrupt last month and I really enjoyed it, so I kind of want to continue the series. I'm pretty sure this one focuses on Kai. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this one focuses on Kai, which is one of the horsemen from the first book. So this is our second pick. Okay, we're already into our third prompt. Oh my. A book with a one-word title. I think I got this one last month as well, so I'm gonna see if I have any new ones, but I think I only have one option. Okay, so I do only have one option for this, which is a carryover from last month. It is Mame or Ma'am by Jessica George. Newer release. I've talked about this a lot recently, but this will be a carryover from April's TBR, and maybe that time I can finally get to it, but we'll see. So this is our third pick for the month. Fourth prompt. This one's really folded up. What the heck? Okay, I don't think I have this one. I don't have this one, so we have to pick another one. Oh, they're flinging all over me as always. A book with multiple authors. I might have a few for this one. So we have three options for this one. First, we have Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. I didn't know that Christina Lauren were two different people. I thought that it was one person for the longest time ever. So I guess we have this one. I've heard so many good things about this book. It's more of a summary read, so I don't know if I want to read it this month. I might want to wait till June or July, but this is an option. Then we have Burnout, The Secret of Unlocking the Stress Cycle by Emily and Amelia Nagoski. and this one is not really a regular storybook. It's more just like a self-help wellness book, and I picked this up because I struggle with stress a lot, and specifically stressing myself out. It's just a really bad cycle. So I picked up this book and I thought it would be perfect. So this is an option. And then lastly, we technically obviously have Addicted for Now by Krista and Becca Ritchie because they are two different authors. But for our fourth pick, I think I'm going to choose Burnout: The Secret to Unlocking the Stress Cycle because I've been wanting to pick up this book for a while, and I think it will be a good refresher from the regular books that I read every single month. And not only that, I feel like I could learn a lot from this book, so it might be perfect. So this is our fourth pick for May. Fifth prompt. I'm gonna get one of the ones at the bottom. A book with the title written in cursive. Ooh, that's an interesting prompt. We have 3 options for this one, surprisingly. I didn't think that I would have that many book titles written in cursive, but the first one we have is What Happens in Paradise by Ellen Hildebrand. This is a more summary read. It's a trilogy, I'm pretty sure. Things I Wanted to Say But Never Did by Monica Murphy. I wanted to get to this last month, but I didn't end up getting to it, so this cover is just so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. Oh, so beautiful. And lastly, Bleeding Heart Yard by Ellie I can never say this author's last name. By Ellie Griffiths. I've had this book for a while now, still haven't read it. It's like a murder mystery thriller, but I think I am gonna choose this one actually. I don't know. I'm in a thriller era again. I don't know what it's what it is, but I'm really curious about this one. So this is our 5th pick for May. Prompt number 6. The shortest book I own. I don't even know what one would be my shortest book. Okay, so the shortest book I own is The Keeper by Jessica Moore. I completely forgot that I had this book, first of all. I just wanted to say that. It isn't that short, but it's super, super tiny. Like, it's such a tiny book, like, comparison to my head. I'm pretty sure this has, like, under 320 pages, which is not too bad, but it is the shortest one that I own. But this one is described as an addictive literary thriller about a crime as shocking as it is commonplace. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one deals with a murder that is deemed as a suicide, but there's a lot more to it, and you find out a lot of secrets. You go on a whole mission to figure out what ended up happening to this teenage girl and why she actually was murdered, or figure out if it really was a murder or a suicide. Super interesting. It's gonna be fast-paced considering how small it is. This is our 6th pick for this month. 7th prompt. I always get so sad whenever we get to the last few. This one's really folded up. It's like stuck. A pretty book cover. Well, I'm gonna have a lot to choose from for those because I basically buy books because of covers. Okay, I had a lot of options for this one, but I think I just had to choose it. I think I couldn't even look at my other options because I did really want to read this in May. How to Kill Men and Get Away With It by Katie Brent. I mentioned this in a few of my videos and I absolutely cannot wait to dive into this. I'm so excited. It seems just so crazy. This is going to be our 7th pick for the month of May. It's described as a deliciously dark, hilariously twisted story about friendship, love, and murder. It can't get more crazy than that, guys, so this just had to be my 7th pick. We're getting to our 8th prompt. A book you know nothing about. Okay. I found 2 options for this one. So the first one is The Devil Wears Black by LJ Shen. And I know nothing about this one. I think it's more of a dark romance, but I still have no idea what it's about. I've heard some good things, so this one could be an option. And then The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stag Larsen. And this one is very, very loved and known. I honestly don't really know anything about this, surprisingly, with how much everyone talks about it. I don't know what one, guys. I'm struggling. Okay, I think I have to choose The Devil Wears Black by LJ Shen because, I don't know, it just looks so much more appealing and enticing. And I'm gonna go into this blind. I feel like that's the way to go. So this is our 8th pick for the month. This is gonna be our 9th prompt. I think this is gonna be our last one. I was gonna do 10, but I feel like that's too ambitious and I wanna make it more realistic for myself if we're being honest here. So this will be the last prompt. Prompt number 9. A book with enemies to lovers trope. That's a really good last pick. I'm excited for this one. We have 2 options for this last prompt. So the first one is Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter. I talk about Lynn Painter all the time. We all know that I absolutely adore her. This one I think is enemies to lovers. By the synopsis, it seemed like we have an enemies to lovers kind of thing going on. I could be completely wrong, but that's just the vibes I'm getting from it. So this could be an option, but I don't know if I'm in the mood to read this. And then my other option is Set on You by Amy Lee. This is like a fitness influencer romance, and this I'm pretty sure is actually enemies to lovers. As you can see, I did start this a few months ago. I don't know why I ended up putting it down, but I think I'm ready to pick up this one for the month of May. It seems like I'm really gonna enjoy it because it deals with social media and a fitness romance, and I personally love fitness and just everything to do with fitness and social media. So seems like the perfect book for me, and hopefully it is enemies to lovers because that would be a vibe. But yeah, this is gonna be the last pick for the month of May. Okay, so here's our very big, ambitious TBR that we have for the month of May. I'm nervous, but we have some really, really good reads in here, some that I've been meaning to get to for so long now. Hopefully I am able to get to majority of these, but we all know how it goes. I'm still a mood reader. I'm still gonna pick up a bunch of random books, so this is just more of an outline, I should say. But to give you guys a recap of the 9 books that I hope to read in May, we have Killer Content by Olivia Black. So excited. Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. Hopefully it's just as crazy as the first one. I hear each one gets crazier and crazier, so I'm hoping for it. Set on You by Amy Lee. The Devil Wears Black by LJ Shen. I'm excited to go into this one blind. Burnout by Emily and Amelia Nagoski. Mame, Ma'am, Mame by Jessica George. Hopefully I'll finally get to this month, and hopefully I'll be in the mood to read it. The one I'm most excited for this month, How to Kill Men and Get Away with It by Katie Brent. This is like one of my most anticipated reads right now, so it better not let me down. The Keeper by Jessica Moore. I'm kind of nervous about this one. This one just seems so chaotic, but hopefully it'll be good. And finally, Bleeding Heart Yard by Ellie Griffiths. This one looks kind of crazy as well. But those are all the books that our TBR jar has chosen for me this month. I swear, that TBR jar helps me out a lot because sometimes I don't really know what I'm in the mood to read, but after the TBR jar helps me out a little bit, then I actually end up picking a TBR that I'm pretty excited for. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff you guys know how to do. And let me know what's on your guys' May TBR this month because I would love to know and get more book recommendations to add to my never-ending TBR. But other than that, I really hope you guys are having an amazing, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye! What the heck? This always happens to me. I swear. Okay. Let's give a nice big shake. Oh, hello? I can't grab one. I was actually sent to this. A book with a one word. Hello? 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 Oopsies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, chill.